John Cena celebrates CM Punk's pipe bomb anniversary with a cryptic post. Tyler Breeze breaks his silence on his WWE release. Randy Orton sends a message to two released WWE Superstars. Hello everyone, Jose G here bringing you today's top stories in today's Sportskeeda Wrestling News Roundup. To stay up to date with all of our content, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. John Cena celebrates CM Punk's pipe bomb anniversary with a cryptic post. The rivalry between John Cena and CM Punk is regarded as one of the best feuds in WWE history. One of the most iconic moments during their rivalry was the infamous pipe bomb segment in which Punk targeted multiple individuals, including the McMahon family, Triple H, and John Cena himself. The segment came out of nowhere as the straight-edge superstar did not hold back and took major shots at WWE. The segment that took place in 2011 celebrated its 10th anniversary this Sunday. Fans all around the world have been paying homage with various tweets, photos, and appreciation posts. However, one of the most interesting reactions to the anniversary was from John Cena himself. The C Nation leader recently took to Instagram where he posted a photo from the infamous segment showing CM Punk sitting on the ramp and addressing the crowd. Cena did not include a caption in his post. It certainly was a monumental moment that would go down as one of the most shocking segments in the history of pro wrestling. Shortly after his pipe bomb, CM Punk was given a storyline suspension, only to be reinstated upon John Cena's insistence. This would then lead to their infamous battle at Money in the Bank, where CM Punk defeated Cena in Chicago and left with the WWE Championship. When it came to John Cena, CM Punk was relatively passive, even stating that he likes the 16-time world champion, but just can't stand the fact that he is considered the best in the world. The entire segment was unscripted and wasn't even approved by WWE management. CM Punk's mic was cut off moments after he made some remarks about Vince McMahon and his family. His mic skills are just one of the many reasons the WWE Universe wants him back in the company. Tyler Breeze breaks his silence on his WWE release. Tyler Breeze was among the latest group of WWE releases last Friday. His departure shocked many people due to his tenure in the company and his work on Xavier Woods' popular WWE video game channel, Up, Up, Down, Down. The WWE Universe has been waiting to hear from Prince Pretty for days now. He finally broke his silence on this subject on his Twitch channel, The Sweets, earlier this evening when a fan asked Breeze if he was surprised about his release or knew it was coming, saying, quote, "I was with the company for 11 years. I've been wrestling for like 14. So on an 11-year run in the biggest wrestling company in the world is like unheard of, you know what I mean? It's a huge thing. Most people are only in WWE for like 3 to 5 years. So the fact that I was there for 11, fantastic. More than I could have ever asked for. So I mean, I don't know if you're ever like expecting, but I mean from definitely like the rumblings and stuff that have been happening, I was like, yeah, I mean, it could happen, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like if it happened, sure. But if it didn't happen, then cool, you know what I mean? Like, I just kind of know how it goes. The thing too, especially for me, is like I've been preparing to get fired since the day I got hired, end quote. Tyler Breeze went on to say that he's been preparing for something like this for a long time, stating that you need to set yourself up to prepare yourself for life. Despite his WWE release, Tyler Breeze insists he has options and there's a lot of stuff going on. Unfortunately for those wondering, Tyler Breeze made no mention on if he would be allowed to appear on Up, Up, Down, Down going forward. But this is most likely something that's still being worked out behind the scenes. John Morrison on him and his wife Franky Monet both being professional wrestlers. Although John Morrison returned to WWE in 2019, his wife Franky Monet just debuted for NXT earlier this year, reuniting the couple who have worked together both in Impact Wrestling and Lucha Underground. John Morrison recently sat down with Scott Fishman of TV Insider to talk about all things WWE. When asked what was it like to have finally his wife join him in WWE, Morrison shared an adorable story about him and his wife, saying, quote, "I remember coming back from the gym and I was super tired. The first thing she says, 'Can you go to the ground for a second? I have a Mexican submission hold that I want to try on you.' Then I worked on one too. Just being able to do that and talk about the business and talk to someone who I love, someone I want to spend my life with. It's very special. because there aren't people who really understand all this. She does." End quote. While John Morrison is currently on WWE Raw, Franky Monet is part of the black and gold brand of NXT. Monet recently sat down with Sportskeeda Wrestling's own Ricky Ucchino ahead of her match last Tuesday night against Elektra Lopez. When asked about her eventual working with Morrison on the main roster, Monet was certain it would happen somewhere down the line. Randy Orton sends a message to 2 released WWE Superstars. Randy Orton has put over recently released Superstars in a major way with his latest tweet. The Bollywood boys Sunil Singh and Sameer Singh were released by WWE just a few days ago. The duo had a 5-year stint with the company that kicked off back in 2016 when they participated in the Cruiserweight Classic. Sameer and Sunil were remembered for being the unruly sidekicks of the former WWE champion Jinder Mahal. The modern-day Maharaja became the 50th WWE champion in history when he defeated Randy Orton back at Backlash 2017 for the belt. At one point during the match, Randy Orton connected a slam on Sameer Singh through the table. The spot didn't go as planned, and Singh's head hit the surface. Orton cringed hard at the botch, and the visual went on to become a popular wrestling meme. The official Twitter handle of the Bollywood boys responded to a video of the incident in question and stated that the spot was all about winning and earning Randy Orton's respect, saying, quote, "This was all about winning and earning Randy Orton's respect. We wanted to shine in the small moments we had, make them look like $1 million and have people talking," end quote. Orton replied to the tweet and had major praise for the duo. He also hinted that he would see the two somewhere down the line, saying, quote, "Respect was earned long before those tables came into play. Something tells me I'll see you guys down the road. Until then, show everyone what you guys can do," end quote. Randy Orton is regarded as one of the most controversial superstars in WWE history. He's had his fair share of controversies in the past and was incredibly hard to work with back in the day. Tweets like the one he just posted prove that there's another side to Randy Orton that is as wholesome as it gets and wants nothing but the very best for his peers. RK Bro having relationship issues as Riddle reveals private text messages. RK Bro are one of the most exciting and fun tag teams in modern day WWE. The duo of Riddle and Randy Orton, who perform on Monday Night Raw, have been one of the reasons fans tune in to watch the Red brand has to offer. The chemistry between Orton and Riddle is so palpable that it has forced the WWE Universe to invest their time watching RK Bro, be it in matches or segments. On the most recent episode of Monday Night Raw, Riddle cost Randy Orton a position in the upcoming Money in the Bank ladder match after distracting him during his qualification match against John Morrison. Riddle himself sealed his qualification on the same night after defeating Drew McIntyre. However, it was what happened after the match that pulled at the fans' heartstrings. It was understandably tough to see Randy Orton completely ignore Riddle, who looked very emotional after one of the most significant victories in his WWE career. The original Bro recently shared some text via Twitter showing that he is still getting the silent treatment from the Viper, saying, quote, "The Bro is gonna have to do some serious snake charming tomorrow night," end quote. Hopefully the two can resolve this situation on the upcoming episode of Monday Night Raw. Fans still have high hopes for RK Bro and are excited to see what the future has in store for them. Thanks for watching today's Sportskeeda Wrestling News Roundup. For more news stories and exclusive content, be sure to follow us on all social media. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Download the Sportskeeda app for the most up-to-date stories in the world of wrestling.